to Beneath the... I'm just kidding. Welcome back to the Athletic Ascent podcast. We are back on the original set, my garage. We couldn't film in my brother's room today, so we had to come back to the garage. We still got a better setup than we had previously.
We have the mic. You guys can't see it, but we have the mic.
Yeah, we have the mic, so hopefully the audio is better than the first podcast, or than the recent podcast that we came out with. But yeah, so if you are new, our approach with this podcast is a lot different than our approach the first time around. With the Athletic Ascent podcast, we wanted to be more organic, more natural, and just more of ourselves, so you guys can get to know us a little better. Yeah, because when we were doing the Beneath the Competitor podcast, it felt too scripted kind of stuff. So this is more natural, more organic. We don't know what we're gonna talk about, but I did mention kind of want to make this like a therapy session because I got a few things that I need to talk to you people about.
What's on your mind?
Well, okay. Again, it's a garage, so there's probably cars driving in the back. You probably hear that, but yeah. So I don't know. I just Are
we gonna cry in this session? Because I don't want to cry, dude.
No, we won't. We're not gonna cry.
Right.
Nah. We shouldn't cry. No.
Damn, right.
No, we shouldn't. No, because it's just more of like me. Because it's not even like I'm not complaining. It's just more like I just need a vent kind of thing. Because it's just like, you know.
I'm here. I'm
and
open ears for you, bro.
All right, for sure. Okay, so basically, let me gather my thoughts. Where do I want to start? Just kidding. So, going into the new year, I mean, we've obviously, it just felt like so much, so much has opened up for us, so much kind of a big, realization of, oh, shit, this is what we want to do, this is how we're going to do it, and this is what we need to do, that kind of stuff, right? So it's yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. I'm all for it. And so, but then in the back of my mind is also, to run a business, because this is what we're going to treat Athletic Ascent more as a business. As before, it was just more so like a brand, an Instagram page, really.
Yeah.
And so now it's more like a business. We want to treat it like a business and grow it and, still continue helping people. But in the back of my mind, it's just more like, damn, to grow a business, you need to be all in it, you need to be 100%.
Mm.
But then something also comes to my mind where it's like, well, this is for the this is long term.
Yeah.
Right now it's not, we're not expecting, to be huge in this year, next year. We want, that would be nice, We're doing everything we can right now to make that happen, but it's more long term, right? And so I'm just still trying to keep that in the back of my mind. And so, but, I mean, me, when I do something, I want to be all in on it,
Yeah.
But then it's like, how can I be all in on this when I'm all in on my own personal career in soccer?
Yeah.
And then I notice there's a bit of interference between the two.
Mm-hmm.
And so it frustrates me and it stresses me out because these are two things that I'm actually very passionate about. But ultimately, we have had this conversation. Priority is my own personal career right now, and going pro. And I think that's something that would even expand our brand.
Yeah.
So, or our business, and so it's just more so the idea of just fuck me not going all in on it is the idea of it. But then when I put days to go all in on it, again, it interferes with me going all in on my soccer on myself, and so it's just constant I don't know what the word is. I just constantly fighting with myself in my head, and then to top it all off, now it's so I'm back in school. And so now it's just the homework assignments that I gotta be doing, attending these classes now, that kind of stuff. But then also even from the start of January, there's things that just needed to be done in my life where I need to get my car fixed, I need to get my tooth fixed, and
It's money.
And part of the stress is from the money that I had to spend on all those, because neither of them were cheap, you know. So it's just, so it's just been of like a variety of things that have come together that have that I've never felt as this overwhelmed as before. And it's crazy because this, where I'm at right now, I'm the most organized. I'm the most, like, I schedule my days now and stuff like that. Like, I manage my times better than I ever have, but then yet there's just so much stuff it has overwhelmed me, and that's how I felt these past few days, these 2 weeks and stuff like that. So yeah, that's like something like again, I'm not complaining about it because I'd rather be busy than not be busy, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think? What are your thoughts?
Well, I feel like you're like, it's always been this way. Like, you've always been so hard on yourself when it comes to just things that you want to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you have to think about it more as like, you need your short-term goals and the long-term goals, which I know you do have, but like you said, this brand is long-term.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are going through this little like course that we're paying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're investing our money in order to, like, for us to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as we get, like, this little blueprint of us growing this.
Yeah.
And I know, like, you want to put as much as you can to grow it, but I feel like as long as, like, we learn what we have to know, like, to grow it, like, we'll be fine in long term.
Yeah.
And I feel like soccer is so short term of a career. Like, once you're 30, 35, like, that's when you're done. And really, if you want to go pro, this would be the age.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So I feel like, athletic Ascent it's something you could put time, but I think you should put more time in your soccer. And focus on yourself and focus on the school, because that's not always going to be there. This is always going to be here. Whether we fail or not, we could always start all over.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, not like, and that's the thing, that's the thing that it's just like, I remind myself about that. Like, I tell myself, like, look, like, and it's not to say that I haven't, like, okay, so let me explain the other day, and I spoke to Cassette and her mom about this.
Yeah.
And her mom's a hypnotherapist, so she kind of, she understands it, and she can really, like, she was able to talk me through it and everything. But I found it funny because, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I'll just, like, briefly summarize my day. I trained at 6 a.m. Okay. Was that yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I trained at 6 a.m. After that, I went to go pick up my mom, dropped her from work. I dropped her off, ate, and then I had planned to do a leg workout, and it's just like a bodyweight leg workout, and work on the shirts that needed to be made. So I had those two planned right after my training, and then at 11 I needed to head out to go to San Bernardino to go get checked up on my tooth again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damn, you went over there.
Yeah, San Bernardino, which is, so for people who are watching, that's an hour away from where I live. Yeah, so it's exactly an hour away. It's not that, like, it's an annoying drive. It's an hour away is pretty long, but especially by yourself. But yeah, so I had planned those two, but when I came, I ate, the food hit me, and I was just exhausted. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a nap. A 10-minute nap turned into like an hour, and I fucking hate when that shit happens. So it's like, now it's, what, like 10:30? Like, fuck, I didn't even shower after my training session. I like slept in my sweat and shit.
Yeah.
Because that's how exhausted I was, and I'm like, damn. So I went and I had to shower, so that I could leave at 11 and get to San Bernardino for my appointment at 12. And so, okay, so I didn't do the shirts the time I was supposed to do, and I didn't do my workout. All right, well then, and so I'm thinking, okay, when I get home from my dentist appointment, I'll try to do it. Like, you make up for it. Go to my dentist appointment. It's at 12. Ends at like around 1:30. I get home at almost 3. Okay. And I get home at around 3, so I was like, okay, let me start working on the shirts. I start working on the shirts. The shirts took way longer than I thought they were going to take to do. So now it's about 5. What time did you get here? Like a 5-ish?
Around there, yeah.
Yeah, now it's around 5, so I've been working on it for more than 2 hours. And then,
Did you even get to
and then, so I was like, all right, I get this done. Well, what I was thinking while I was doing it, I'm gonna get this done, and I'll do my workout. And so, I'm doing it. You know, I'm in a flow state. Like I'm getting it all done. I'm working whatever. It's like 4:30. Something. Yeah. Have you ever had that moment where you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I had a class at 3, and I missed my class because I completely forgot, and I was like in the flow state. I didn't check my schedule, even though I had a plan on my schedule. I just didn't check it because I was just so like, all right, I need to do this, I need to do that. Like I was kind of stressed. And I was like, oh fuck, I missed my class, and so that just kind of like, like when you do something like that, it just kind of like I never like hit myself. I went boom, my fucking hard on my forehead because I was like, dude, oh my god, like this class was like, it was important for me to go to this class because, this is one class that I looked through the syllabus and everything. I didn't know any idea what I was supposed to do. I just know I had a class then, and like everything that was like assigned, all this stuff. Like I had so many questions, so I needed to go to this class so I can have my questions answered. And what's annoying is this discussion section. So they didn't record it. So so now it's just more of a matter now I have to email the professor, or the TA or whatever, and try to get all that information. But whatever. So I get annoyed and I'm like, damn. So that hits me. I'm like, oh shit. So I don't know if when you came, did you notice that I was just kind of like out of it. Yeah, I was angry. Like I was just like, I was not in the mood. I was angry. And so whatever, I'm like, and it's not your fault, but you come in and like, you're more energized. You're more, you're not in a bad mood or whatever. And then you start wanting to talk to me about the business, and then wanting to do this and that. And I was just like, fuck, I'm already drained. I just don't want to like talk about this right now. But I don't want to be that. I don't want to be a dick, So I was like, I tried to like, I was quiet, but I tried to, And it's not your fault because you didn't know any of that, and it wasn't like I need you to do this, that. No, it was just more like, oh, like, let's talk and that kind of stuff. So yeah, and so at that point it's 5 something, whatever. I get done with the shirts, and I'm just out of it. Like I'm like not in the mood, so I don't do my workout. I get food. I had an 8. I was hungry, so I go get food. I eat, and then I was like, all right, let me just try to make up for like today. I did like 30. I did the Matt Sheldon's 30-minute stretching thing that you did.
Mm-hmm.
That you did. I did that. I did the full 30 minutes, which felt really good. After that, and I felt like, damn, I didn't accomplish shit today. But then that's how I feel. Like that's how I feel. Okay. Again, everything's perspective. I understand, but it's just crazy because when I spoke to, because that's mom, she's like, "What do you mean you didn't get anything done today?" She's like, "You trained in the morning for 2 hours. You got your mom. You dropped her off. You went and get your tooth fixed that you needed to do. You got the shirts done, and you did a stretching routine for 30 minutes."
I guess maybe because you didn't complete everything that you
needed. And like that's how that's generally like
it's like mission failed type thing.
That's how I feel. I don't know. Whenever I write stuff down on my schedule and I don't accomplish something on my schedule, because I plan my days the day before. So whenever I don't like follow that schedule and do exactly how I had it planned out, I feel like, damn, dude, my day was like whack. I don't know. That's how I feel.
That's crazy.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy how you could like. That's like levels too. Like there's people like who need to accomplish everything, and then there's people who are like, oh, whatever, I'll do tomorrow type of thing. So that's how you can see like why you're at where you're at right now, and why you accomplish so much is because you have that standard for yourself. And yeah, dude, I mean, you're just too hard on yourself, honestly. I mean, and how often does this happen? Like, how often do you feel like you don't accomplish everything and you're like hard on yourself?
I'm usually really good and I'm on top of everything, but there's times where there's some days, it's probably like maybe once, maybe and like twice out of the week where I take a nap longer than I should, and then I'm not able to get 1 or 2 things done. That happens. but usually I'm really good about it. And the days where I'm good about it, like, I'm drained at the end of the day, but I'm like, I'm happy. Like,
Yeah.
You know?
Because you accomplished everything.
Yeah. And, but then what the thing is that now that I'm at the end of the day, it's just more so like, okay, what else I gotta do? Like, for tomorrow, for next week, and that type of stuff. And I think about that kind of thing. And that's the thing, because I plan my days the night before, and so when I'm planning my days, I also plan my sessions, and what I'm gonna do and all this stuff. And there's times where I get so excited and doing just planning my sessions out, planning my day out. I'm on my phone just planning my day for like an hour, almost 2 hours, and by the time I go to sleep, it's almost 12:01. It's like 12:01.
Yeah.
And it's like, so, and then I would train at 6 in the morning, so not getting much sleep. The reason, for those who are watching, the reason I like to train in the morning, I like to get all my like physical activity type of stuff done before 12. So at the rest of the day, I have to do whatever I need to do. That kind of stuff. It's homework, it's stuff for athletic Ascent, any other type of stuff. So I try to do all my physical activity by 12, like get it all done by then. So that's why I train at 6, so I can bang that out. And it feels so much better training at 6 because no one's out in the field and it's cold, and it's so much better that way. But yeah, it's not like every single day I'm like this, but recently it just felt a little. It's just my schedule is just jam packed. Yeah. Like it's like. Which is weird because it's like I like it though. Sometimes I like it, but then like obviously it's like there's those days that it hits you hard. But like I like planning my days that way, cause cause I go from one thing to another. I'm never bored.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess yesterday was kind of not a normal day compared to the way you were scheduled, because you had a dentist, you had to go an hour away and an hour back, and you had to do the shirts, which we don't usually do unless we have something you're gonna ship out. So yeah, I guess maybe because you had a little too much on your plate. Yeah. In a sense.
Yeah, for sure.
But
what do you think, Yuli?
Yeah, Yuli, what do you think?
Dude, I'm going through the same thing too, bro.
Yeah, I think you gotta talk a little louder because this is the only mic. Oh, you got that mic, huh?
Yeah, I got that mic.
Okay, sorry, go.
Yeah, I think I'm going through the same thing too, bro. Like, I feel overwhelmed because like I'm managing my time better, and I have like school, I have my photo stuff, and I have the podcast and working with you guys, and then I have to also
edit,
be with my girlfriend, and it's like a lot, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I feel overwhelmed, and I just feel like what's it called? Like right now, I just feel like I'm stuck. Like if I mess up even one little like detail in my day or my life, then everything just comes crashing down.
That's how I feel. Like I feel like me taking a nap and not doing the two things that I was supposed to do, I felt ruined my entire day.
Yeah.
Like if I would have just not taken that nap, but I felt so exhausted, and like I'm usually good about it. I'm usually like I'm usually good about that, but those moments where you just don't do something that you're supposed to do, and I feel like it ruins the entire day.
You know what's worse? Doing something that you don't want to do. Like me, dude, I have to work every freaking night.
Yeah.
From 10:30 p.m. to 7 a.m. To work because I want to do something that I want to do. That because I need to sacrifice some sleep, so I sleep like about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
And I sacrifice the 8 hours that I should be sleeping, and focus on shit that I need to do. And sometimes what pisses me off, because I'm not at your guys' level, I don't schedule my shit. I don't.
You should.
Plan things. I know. Which this is the thing. Like we've talked about this before. Like I do something and then I don't freaking. I don't stick to it. Yeah. So that what's frustrating with me is like then I wake up a certain time. Like I try to wake up like at 12. And then I have all this shit and then I procrastinate. Like this is what I'm trying to work on right now. Is trying to keep myself accountable, and like now I'm taking a social media course because I want to do like social media management on the side of athletic Ascent. And yeah, I do like at least an hour, but what pisses me off is I do that course right before I have to go to work, so I feel like I don't accomplish as much as I should be when I have the whole day.
Yeah.
And then now I added the elite test, which in a way it is helping me.
I mean, I think that's really good for you because it's forcing you to do more.
Exactly.
Be more active.
But what pisses me off is when if I'm not doing that, I'm not doing shit.
Well, yeah.
So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's levels to this. This is why you guys are where you guys are at right now. This is how you guys are growing. you know? So, you guys should be fucking proud. I mean, I'm fucking proud just watching you guys, just listening to how you guys talk about you guys' lives and how you guys get pissed off things that for me would be like, oh, like, it's whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because that's mom. She told me, she's like, wait, what did she say? She said something like, she said, you are hard on yourself. She's like, don't stop being hard on yourself.
No, I agree.
She said, don't stop, because that's what's going to make you successful.
Exactly, yeah.
And, I mean, yeah, I truly think so. So that's why, like, again, I'm not complaining about any of this. It's just more so, like, man, I just need days to vent, man. I think therapy sessions are good, you know, and I think there's some times where I feel like, because I don't like coming across as someone who complains or as a victim of whatever, you know.
Always like a solution based.
Yeah, like I want to be like, you know, I'm the type of person who's like, something happened to me, let's say, if I was at work, all right, let's say something happened to me at work, I'm the type of person to like acknowledge that something happened to me or something bad happened or whatever. After I'm off work, it's out of my mind. I don't want to think about it anymore.
Yeah,
I'm that type of person to do that. But it's just when it comes to like, because those are things that are out of my control. When it comes to things that are in my control, it just hits me so much harder, and it like it sticks in my head, and like. In the back of my mind, it's like, you didn't do the workout. Like, you didn't do the workout. Like, that's just how it is. And so it's like, okay. So the thing, like, what you're saying, like, some people are like, all right, if I didn't do it today, I'll just do it tomorrow. Well, I can't do a leg workout. I can't do it. The leg workout I'm supposed to do today, I can't do it tomorrow because tomorrow I'm supposed to do a different type of workout that I've already had planned. That kind of stuff, you know? So it's like, to me, it's like that. Or, like, I can't not do the shirts today because tomorrow I need to ship them out. Mm-hmm. So it's that kind of stuff. So I can't, like...
Yeah, that's good, though. That's a good mentality, dude, because not a lot of people have that, and not a lot of people will sacrifice to do what you're doing in order to reach where they want to reach.
Yeah.
They're just so content, and then to the point when it's too late, they're just like...
Yeah. No, yeah. I think, see, the thing is, though, like, I don't believe in burnout, though. Like, I don't think there's, like, yeah, I just don't believe in burnout.
But do you believe in exhaustion? Do you believe in...
I mean...
being tired?
Yeah, but go to sleep and then next day you're back at it. Like
that's
you know, like, you know, like, I don't believe, like, the thing is, like, I don't believe in, I don't believe in burnout. Like, well, what is burnout? Like, burnout is, like, you do something so hardcore that you just don't want to do it anymore? Is that what burnout is? That's what I assume. Let's assume that's what burnout is.
Like,
I don't believe in that.
I guess burnout in the sense of like when you're studying and then your head's just like, oh.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but like I'm trying to be more of like an exaggerated version of that where I'm sure there's people who are like, I'm just so like Yuli, for example, let's say like you're so busy right throughout your day, and you hit that point of burnout, right, and so you get to the point where you're just like, man, I'm just not gonna do photography for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just not gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna relax. Like, I don't believe. Like, I feel like there's people like that.
If you really enjoy something,
and then it drags on. Yeah.
I don't think you can get burnout if you really enjoy doing
that
shit. If you're looking forward to doing that type of thing. If it's like me, like, if I have to go to work and they ask me to stay overtime, just like.
Well, yeah.
And at the end, I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, I can see that. When it's something you're not really into. No, yeah, I could, yeah. I'm more just, yeah. I mean, just, yeah, I don't know. I think I look forward to training every single day. I look forward to growing athletic Ascent more every single day. You know, so I don't think I'd ever reach the point of burnout, but I think what I do need to do is just manage things a little better. Like, speak to you more, because I spoke to you a little bit yesterday, and you're like, well, fool, tell me, like, you didn't tell me any of this. I'm like, yeah, no. So, yeah, I just need to communicate with you better and just be like, you know, like, can you take this role for me, please? And, you know, yeah, just work more as partners, because that's what we are, fucking business partners. So.
And then now we're going to add training, so that's going to be maybe more work added to you. So.
Yeah, but I mean, the trainings, I think, Yeah, I'll take up a little more of my time, but I actually look forward to that because I really enjoy helping players. Yeah, players. Yeah, well, I really enjoy helping players, and I benefit from too. Because I mean, when you teach, you learn. You know,
Exactly.
so yeah. And you too, Fu. And if you ever feeling at the point of burnout or whatever, like, or not burnout, but like the point of like damn, like, you know, these podcasts are a little too much right now.
Yeah.
Like, let us know, and we'll do a podcast, but it won't be like this. It'll just be one camera type of shit. We'll probably ask you, can we borrow your lights or whatever, but
yeah,
you know. So if there's ever a point like that, feel free. Like, bro, we're not gonna be like, you have to fucking be here. So,
yeah.
We won't do that.
Dude, I was feeling burnt out editing this past podcast. The
Yeah.
first podcast.
I think okay, Yuli. I think honestly, you don't have to edit it to that much. I think you can use the main camera for a good portion of the podcast, and then switch off time to time with the side button.
I'm just hard on myself with editing too.
Yeah.
Because I kind of wanted like the.
I mean, it's your art. It's your art, food. It's your craft. So you do it how you want to do it. But I'm saying like we would have been happy with just one camera, you know, that kind of stuff. But no, for sure, this is your art. So you do it how you want to do it. But for sure, if there's a point where it's like, dude, it's too much. Like, if you need it, like, dude, can give me another day to post it or that kind of stuff. Like, I can't get it done by Thursday. Like, we all understand. I mean,
yeah,
you know.
I mean, I think it's helpful for me because like it'll help me like be done by the deadline.
Yeah.
Like that's something I need to work on still.
Yeah.
Like be done with like a deadline that I set for myself.
Okay,
and I set
for
for like clients, so that's why.
Yeah.
But also
good.
a majority part of why I kind of take long is just because I'm at MacBook Pro. It's so slow to process all the videos, so that's why.
Oh, that's fucking annoying.
I know.
I bet this.
I'm still waiting on getting a new MacBook though. Hopefully soon.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got some questions, right?
Yeah.
We got some now.
Some questions. Yuli, do you want to pause the camera and then turn it back on before it shuts down? Because it's gonna be past 30 minutes in a bit. Let's do that in a second.
So first question that we go is how do you listen to your body?
Okay. So how do I listen to my body? I'm gonna take this as like like a soccer question, like when I'm playing soccer and stuff. And I think like Matt Sheldon. We've referenced Matt Sheldon a lot, but like Matt Sheldon, he's always talking about listening to your body and stuff. But I can see how some people don't understand what that means. I would say the way how I listen to my body. You good, you?
Yeah, this shit's about to die.
Oh yeah. Let me check my laptop real quick. Okay, we probably have a little bit more. We probably have like 5 more minutes, so let's quickly answer these questions. How I listen to my body, it's just more so like literally like, not literally listen to it. It's like more so like how you like, really like pinpointing what you're feeling. So, in my case, let's say, if my hamstring is feeling like a lot more tighter than it usually does feel, and that's a sign that, okay, I should probably take tomorrow off and really roll out, stretch, do what I need to do to take care of this hamstring. And the next day, if it's not feeling as tight or, you know, as like, as tight or whatever the next day, then I think I'm good. I can go. Or if you're starting to develop like some pain in the front of your knee, that's a sign you might develop patellar tendonitis. So maybe just slow down a little bit, stretch out, ice, that kind of stuff. Yeah. I think it's more so just like don't push through the pain.
Yeah.
Of, you know, obviously there's a difference between like muscle pain in terms of like while you're doing the workout and it's like that burning sensation. There's a difference. Like there, maybe fight through the pain when you're training and that kind of stuff. But if it's like after training and stuff and you're feeling like, again, let's say pain in the front of your knee, don't go back to training the next day and try to fight through that pain. It's like that you're just going to develop a long-term injury. Yeah. So that's how you develop. I mean, that's how I listen to my body. It's just more so just legit trying to pinpoint what I'm feeling in what areas, and if it's normal. Do I usually feel this way? No, I don't. So maybe do what I gotta do to resolve it or go back to normal. That kind of stuff. Yeah.
If you want to do it literal, you just put your ear.
Stupid.
Next question?
Yeah, next question.
Okay, what differentiates you and your business from the competition?
I think.
Well, first I want to say real quick, there's no competition.
Yeah, there isn't.
We're
all have the same goal to impact players and stuff, but I think what was like different from us and them is our mentorship. I guess we want them to not only technically be good and know the game, but we also want them to have a mindset of you can achieve this certain goal, or we want to give you the resources for you to be set up for the success.
Yeah.
So whether it's learning about combines, learning how to get scholarships, learning how to make a CV, learning how to email coaches, we want you to be well rounded in that sense. So I guess that's because I don't see a lot of people offering that type of help, I guess.
Yeah, well, no, that, and I think also we want to help create or develop good people, with our mentorship. We want to. I think we're good people, and I think we have good intentions every day. We have good morals and all that stuff, and I think we want to be able to kind of rub that off on other people and just be look, there's no reason for you to be angry or at certain things. There's no reason for you to be negative towards other things. Be a positive person, be a happy person, and make those around you feel your happiness and positivity, because it rubs off, and so that's what we try to so I think that's what differentiates us, is that we is that mentorship that we want to add to our trainings. So we can develop the person, make the person more knowledgeable in terms of the soccer world, life in general, make the person more develop a positive and better mindset towards life, towards competition, build their confidence and all that stuff, and then also help with other things like nutrition, physicality, how to do certain workouts, that kind of stuff. So we're not I wouldn't say we're trainers. We are trainers. That's kind of that's one name we have, but it's not that's not the main thing we do. It's more so just the mentorship. So I think that's what differentiates us.
All right. Last question is, what can you do today to improve your tomorrow?
Well, like I had mentioned, maybe not to the extreme that I go, but I think just managing your time and scheduling. I think scheduling is really important. I'm still working on it because as you can tell, there's days where I forgot that I had a class at 3, but those times I just need to constantly refer back to my schedule. So I think scheduling will make you so much better the next day. And then what I truly believe is that what you write down on your schedule is what you got to get done. And don't be okay with I'll just do it the next day. I'll just do it the next day, because you're not going to do it. Or if you do it, it's going to be half-assed or whatever, So I think what you write, to make you a better person the next day, schedule your time, schedule your day in advance, and what you have scheduled, stick with it and do it. Is there anything you would add?
Yeah, no. Just be more self-aware of yourself. Whoever you surround with, that type of environment, you just
reflect. I think a good word would be reflect often. Yeah. Reflect on yourself often.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's it? I think that's it. Alright guys, so thank you guys for watching.
Wait, one last thing. Guys, we're offering training. Our training services now. So we have 3 packages for one-on-one training and group sessions. If you guys want to check them out on our website. It does include a t-shirt that says footballer in black, right? You want it in black?
I think we're going to do black and white.
We're going to do black and white. And then we're also offering mentorships. Yeah. So I think 3 is minimum. And then depending on which package you get, you'll get more and more mentorships. Yeah. But
and then we will be offering mentorship by itself. So if you don't want to train or anything, you just want to do the mentorship, we'll be offering that too. You just check it out on our website.
Yeah. And one last thing, I know the prices are kind of scary for low income type of players and stuff. But yeah, if you guys have any questions regarding that, like, just contact us. We're more than happy to help you guys out and find a solution for you guys. And so we could work together, because we really do want to work with as many people as we can.
If you want to work with us, we want to work with you. That's basically how it is. So we'll make adjustments for us to work with you.
Yes.
That's what we're saying.
The prices are what they are because at the end of the day, this is our living as well, and this is what we want to, grow.
We don't have to go into that, but
yeah, you get the point. Like,
yeah.
We would do it. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to talk. All right. I'm done. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Athletics Ascent, Basic. I'm just kidding.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. This is Athletics Ascent podcast. Beneath the competitor. Man, that would have been sick. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys later.